Hi, I'm Joe Dowdell, co-owner of Peak Performance Gym in New York City and co-author of the book Ultimate You, a 4-phase total body makeover for women who want maximum results. Today I'm going to take you through a workout that I designed exclusively for the readers of Fitness Magazine. Okay, this is called the side plank with arm movement. You want to start with your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders in a straight line. Your elbow should be under your shoulder and your forearm on the ground. Because we're using the dumbbell here, you just keep it with the arm straight on the thigh. From there, you're going to press down to your forearm and bridge up. Bring the dumbbell out in front of you, back to your hip, and you lower yourself down. So you're up on a 1, bring the arm out, bring it back, and then down on a 1. Good. You want to make sure the shoulder blades stay back and you keep the glutes tight. And when you come up, keep the abdomen drawn in and tight. Okay, this is the split squat. We're going to start from the bottom up. This is a really easy way to get in the right position. What you want to do is make a 90-degree angle from the lower leg to the thigh and a 90-degree angle from the thigh to the lower leg on the back leg. This will definitely put you in a perfect position to perform the exercise. From there, you're going to press through the foot and raise directly straight up. Come all the way up. Good. From there, now you're going to lower on a 3 count. So down, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 1, and then up on a 1. The front leg is doing all the work. The back leg is just kind of, you're resting on the ball of the foot. The shoulder blades should be slightly retracted, the chest up. Keep a nice tall spine throughout. Nice. Here we have the bent over alternating dumbbell row for lats. So the position is going to be the feet are about hip width apart, the knees are slightly bent. You want to have your torso either parallel or slightly above parallel. Make sure you keep a good spinal alignment so the head should be in line with the spine and a slight curve in the lower back. The arms are held down directly underneath the shoulders and totally extended. From there, you're going to row the dumbbell back towards your hip, up on a 1 count, and then down on a 3 count. And then you switch sides. Up on a 1, down, 3, 2, 1. Just like that, you keep alternating. Okay, this is the single arm dumbbell row for the upper back. You're going to place one hand on a Swiss ball or a bench. You're going to slightly bend the knees about 15 degrees, and your torso is going to be about 30-degree angle. You want to maintain a good spine, so keep everything in a straight line and a slight arch in the lower back. And from there, what you're going to do is you're going to pull the elbow away from the body and raise up to shoulder level and hold for a second and then lower on a 3 count. 3, 2, 1. Up on a 1, hold for 1, and down on a 3 count. Now this is working the muscles of the upper posterior shoulder girdle. Great. That's perfect. This is the lateral squat. The setup is feet about 3 feet apart and parallel to each other. The shoulders are square. The dumbbells are held extended in front of you. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to shift your weight to your left side, bend the knee, and drop your hips back and lower yourself towards the torso, towards the ground. Ready? Go. 1, 2, and up. 1. So you're going to take 2 seconds to lower and 1 second to raise. 1, 2, and up. You want to keep an arch in the low back. You want to make sure the knee travels over the foot. Go ahead. 1, 2, up on a 1. This is the Swiss ball rollout. It's a very good core exercise. You're going to be on both knees, very tall posture. Your hands are going to be interlaced and placed on top of the ball with the arms straight. The movement is going to be as one. As the hips and the shoulders and the body are going to come forward as the arms roll across the top of the ball. Good. Come back. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 seconds to roll out and 1 second to return. You're going to keep your abs tight and a nice little arch in the lower back. What you don't want is any collapsing of the hips towards the floor or rounding of the lower back. One more rep. Perfect. This is the push-up with dumbbells. You're going to place your hands on top of a pair of dumbbells. The dumbbells will be at a 45-degree angle. Your arms will be underneath your shoulders. Your feet will be drawn in on your toes. From there, you'll extend your knees so that you're in a straight line. So you'll be shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles in a straight line. Go ahead. From there, you'll lower yourself on a 2 count. Down, 1, 2, and up. Perfect. That's great. From there, basically the arms went out on a 45-degree angle from the body. Now we're going to go into the modified push-up. This is so that people that can't do many reps of a normal push-up, you can use the modified version. From here, let's have the dumbbells just slightly more forward. Great. Okay, we're going to go down on a 2. Right now you're going to have the shoulders, hips, and knees in a straight line. Maintain that line throughout. Ready? Down on a 1, 2, and up on a 1. Great. You want to keep the core tight. You don't want to see any dipping of the abdomen towards the floor. And up. Good. Let's do one more. Down, 1, 2, and up. Great. This is the hammer curl to press. It's basically a 4-part movement. You're going to hold the dumbbells at your side at arm's length with the palms facing in towards the thighs. Keep a nice, tall, upright posture. Shoulder blades are slightly drawn back together and chest up, and slightly draw the abdomen in. From there, the first part is to curl the dumbbells towards the shoulders, then press them directly up overhead, fully extended. From there, you return them back down to the shoulders, and then uncurl them back down to your sides. So we're going to take 1 second to curl, 1 second to press, 1 second to lower, and 1 second to uncurl. This is the single leg Romanian deadlift with rear foot supported. So basically your foot's going to be on a platform or a couple of aerobic steps, and your other foot will be out in front of your body, knee slightly bent, a nice tall spine. For the movement, all you're going to do is hinge from the hip and slowly lower your torso towards the floor. So all the movement's coming from hinging of the hip and not from bending of the knee. Only come down as far as you can while keeping a good curve in the lower back, and come back up. Good. So again, we're going to keep this leg straight. I mean, not straight, but keep it from moving or bending. Come down. Good. Come back up. So we're taking 3 seconds to lower. 3, 2, 1. Hold for a second, and then raise up on a 1 count. You're going to feel this a lot in the hamstring and glute of the leg that's down. Good. This is the 2-arm dumbbell swing. Position for the movement is going to be the feet about shoulder width apart or slightly wider and parallel. You'll be holding the dumbbells in both hands. From there, you'll slightly bend the knees, drop the hips back, and lower your torso. Rock the dumbbell back between your legs. Come forward with it slightly, and one more time, and explode up. Great. So you're doing is squeezing the glutes and exploding up, and then right back down. Perfect.